is literally my third try doing this video. And the universe just does not want me to film today for some reason. I know I'm bad. I'm filming on the day that I should be posting, hence my name is Tuesdays with Tasha, but I literally will upload whenever this video uploads. So yeah, let's get into this video. So, I actually filmed this whole entire video before, and, well, let's just say I only filmed this half of my face. Pretty sure you guys, if you do want to see my full face, would only want to see that, not half of my face. And then, I was filming, and the camera died, so I had to go get another battery. So there's that. And then, so yeah, let's just hope this video goes well and it's actually aimed at my whole face and not just my chin. Can you shut the door? I got a cold breeze on my feet.
Cool.
So I put some of the, slow down, Tasha, you're getting ahead of yourself. So, I'm actually filming a get to know me video because, you know, I am different and I didn't do that as my first video. I just kind of did a preppy video like, oh my god, this is my first ever video. Whoops! I'm not that preppy, I swear. I'm literally like the non-preppiest person you'll ever meet. Anyways, off track, like I always do. So, as I said, I'm doing a get to know me video. So, let's start. If you didn't know, I am Canadian. I was born and raised in Canada. And I love being Canadian. It's fun. Everybody thinks that all we do is eat maple syrup and say "hey." So there's that. I'm 18. I live with my boyfriend, my sister, and my parents. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, why are you living with your boyfriend? Isn't it, aren't you too young? You're 18. Well, it doesn't matter really how old you are. If you feel you want to move in together, you can move in together. We've been together for 10 months, and I wouldn't trade who I live with for the world. It's what I live for. And I love my family, and I love my boyfriend, and I love anybody who's in my life. Now, with that being said, let's move on from that. And let's talk about school. So I started school when I was 3, which I said in my last video, but I was all over the place with my last video. So, and I'm probably going to be all over the place again, so I apologize so much. I am just trying to get things done and actually post on Tuesday. So, if you didn't watch last week's video, you wouldn't have known that I started school when I was 3. So I was in public school for 11 years. Horror. I actually loved public school though, I'm just kidding. I loved public school, it was fun. Because, you know, I wasn't all that smart, so it didn't matter because public school, all you do is color and, you know, make friends with people. And I did that. I like to color. I still like to color, actually. I promise you I'm not like this weird. I'm just, I don't know. Anyways, let's go back on track. So, I went to a small school and I graduated grade 8 and then I went to high school. I went to another small high school. So, the atmosphere does get bigger because you're pushing a whole bunch of kids who have no idea what it's like in your school, and everybody thinks that you need to be in a clique and all this and that. You don't. You really don't. Honestly, just be who you want to be. There's nobody at the top of the totem pole, and there's nobody at the bottom of the totem pole. We're all on the totem pole together. So, there's that. But, if I'm being completely honest, I was not that girl on top of the totem pole, but I was also not that girl at the bottom of the totem pole. I had my own totem pole, so I stood tall on my own totem pole. So I switched schools for my last year of high school. Now, I know I said a lot of people are going to be like, oh, why would you do that? Why not graduate with your friends? Well, it wasn't anything against not wanting to graduate with my friends. As I said, I did lose a lot of friends. People drift. It's normal. It's not the end of the world. But I also did it for my mental health. I needed a new atmosphere, and I needed to start focusing on myself. And I wasn't doing that at the school I was at. So I moved on and went somewhere else. And there's a story that comes along in this story. So anyways, I switched schools, and I started doing amazing at school. I was getting high grades, and it was amazing. Well then, near the end of the year, it was about January. It was around exam time, and I was getting very, very stressed because I wanted to make sure I passed my exams so I could get all the credits that I needed. Because I was graduating in June, and end of the story, I did graduate in June, but it was a very stressful time, and I had to pile up classes to make sure I graduated because I fell behind because of my mental health. But I'm not going to talk about that because it's not important, and I have now coped with everything that has happened, and I just would like to move on. So, anyways, so I unfortunately got sick a lot in grade 12 because I was very, very stressed. And when you put too much stress on your body, you start to get sick. Well, with being that said, they say when you get older, not saying that you're old, but they say when you get older, you can get shingles. Well, before I say anything, I have had chickenpox as a kid, and it was not adult chickenpox when I finished the story. I had a sore on my neck, which I thought was acne because I was still a teenager. I'm a teenager. Teenagers get acne. Well, I tried to pop it because I didn't want it there anymore. It hurt. I just wanted it gone. Well, nothing came out of it, so I just left it. But then it got itchy, but then I started getting sore. Very, very, very sore. And my dad was like, oh, it's shingles. And I'm like, no, it's not. I'm 17. I can't get shingles. So it wasn't going away. It was about a week after it appeared. It got bigger. Well, it started shriveling up, and it was drying out. So whatever it was, we thought, okay, it's going away. Well, it wouldn't go away. So I went to my family doctor, and she diagnosed it as shingles. And all of us, even my family doctor, were amazed because I'm 17. 17-year-olds don't get shingles. Well, you do when you pile up stress and you work yourself to overload. And that is what I was doing. So, don't do that to yourself. Shingles are not fun. I was lucky enough to not have it spread to my face, my mouth, my eyes, like some people do. But it's weird because I was 17 and having shingles, so you could be whatever age you are to have shingles. And you don't have to be 65 years or older. You can be any age, I guess, is what I'm saying. So, enough about that. I'm not going to talk about my health and stuff like that because it's not important. Because when I talk about old stuff, it brings back a lot of haunting stuff that I don't want to relive. I just want to move forward. And, someday down the road I will talk about things, but for now I don't need to talk about things because the things that have happened are there, and it makes me who I am. So, back on track. I did graduate in June, and ever since I haven't really been doing much. I've been, working on myself and getting myself put back together after a very stressful time. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, You're only 18. Your whole life is ahead of you. I know it is. But I also know that if I don't take time for myself and figure out what I truly want to be doing, I'm never going to get to it. So, no, I'm not working right now. No, I'm not in school right now. I'm focusing on myself. But there is not saying I will not get a job or go to school, but I also need to find a job where I don't feel the atmosphere is going to be draining. I know everybody's going to be like, workplaces are draining, you don't like work, you want to do what you can be doing. But with that being said, you also need to worry about your mental health more than paying bills and stuff. Because mental health can be a very, very, very serious thing. And it's not something to put on the back burner and not worry about until it's too late. It's worry about it now and worry about yourself, other than what people think. And I'm not going to follow what society thinks I should be doing. I don't want to be in school right now. That is a personal choice. I will be going to school sometime when I figure out what I want to be doing. Because, I will figure it out. But right now I don't know. I'm 18, I'm young, I don't know. Now, I really do want my YouTube channel to take off. But if it doesn't, I always have a backup plan. But not that I know what I want to do yet. So, there's that. So I guess that's a lot of stuff. So let's move on to some funner. Funner is not a word, but I'm going to use funner. Funner is more better stuff. So, my hair color is pink, but when I grew up, my favorite color was yellow. Because it's a happy color, and who doesn't love happy colors? But now I really like pink. Pink is my happy color. Some people's, no. With that being said, it doesn't mean I'm going to wear pink every day because I like pink, but I will have pink stuff. Like, I have a pink phone. I wear pink nail polish a lot. So, there's that. My favorite brand of clothing is Adidas. I love my Adidas clothes. Now, I'm not wearing anything Adidas today because I gotta do laundry and stuff, but I do. I love Adidas. So, excuse me. There's that. I don't even know what else. No, it's not really Actually, I'm going to talk about this stuff because you should get to know me and know what I'm truly like. I'm a very sarcastic person, but right now, since I was talking about some serious stuff, I'm not sarcastic right now. I'm very serious. So let's get unserious. So I'm going to go back to the basics of what every person likes to ask. My favorite color is pink, like I said. My favorite animal is monkeys. I just love monkeys. They're so cute and they're so funny. And they have their own little personalities, which I think is so unique. But I also love dogs and cats, and I love all animals. I have 2 dogs, I have a cat, and my cat is actually currently staring at me. So my cat's name is Sassy, and then I have a beagle, and her name is Molly. And then I have a black lab, and her name is Maggie. My beagle is snoring, if you can hear that. So there's that. I grew up dancing. I used to dance all the time. I used to be and dance. I wasn't competitive because I just didn't want to be, and it's also a lot of money. But I was a dancer for a lot of years, and this is the first year I haven't danced, so it's really weird not dancing, but do I miss it? Absolutely. Would I go back? Of course. But do I want to be doing it right now? No. It's just not where my life is at right now. So, there's that. I talked about this in the video I made before, but since, like I said, it only took half my face. Anyways, so, I have broken one bone in my life. I broke my wrist right in here. Actually, I fractured it. I can't say broken because it was a fracture. So I had a cast, and I had that right before picture day in grade 6. So there's actually a picture of me with the cast, but I'm not going to show that picture because it's not embarrassing, but it's just because I'm older, and we're not going to talk about that. So I had a cast for 3 weeks, and then I actually broke it jumping off a hayloft because your bones are not fully, like, strong enough yet for you to be doing shit like that. So I, being the daredevil I was, did that and broke my wrist. And then 2 years ago, I tore my rotator cuff, but like I didn't do it myself. Like, I'm 5'1", so if somebody bumps into me, I'm obviously going to get hurt. I'm not built to be body checked. So I was body checked in the hall at my old school when I was in high school. I was in year 10. Now, I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but it happened, and I still have a torn rotator cuff. With that being said, when your rotator cuff tears, it also separates your collarbone and shoulder. So, let's move my hair out of the way. So, my, right here is separated, and the ligaments, so that's like everything that like protects like things, I don't know, your muscles, I guess, like went up and is in between. So it hurts a lot, and if it gets acting up, I have to put I have to wear a sling to help elevate it. Now, it's obviously not going to go back together because my ligaments are up there. So I'm supposed to be in chiropractor, physiotherapy, and massage therapy because I'm supposed to be getting it fixed. If not, I'd probably have to get surgery. But with me being me, I don't like pain. I pass out from pain, so I'm afraid of the pain. So I'm supposed to be getting laser therapy on the ligaments to help push them back down so that they can go back together, so my rotator cuff stops tearing itself because it's just getting worse and worse. And I know I really should be working on that, getting it better, but like I said, I don't like pain. I passed out from pain. I literally had a hangnail once and I passed out because of the pain. So yeah, there's that. This is actually really cool. And some people get really grossed out by it, but I think it's pretty cool, actually. So, I don't know how it happened. I was not born with it, and I have no idea how it happened, but it happened. And I didn't feel it happen. I don't know when it did. But anyways, when I was 14, I was having, like, major back spasms. So I went to the hospital, and the doctor who was examining my back was like, "Did you know that your spine connects to your hip bone?" And I'm like, "What?" "No." And they're like, "Yeah, you have scoliosis. It's not bad, like it's not major, and like I don't feel it, but it does. It doesn't connect to my tailbone, and it's not life-threatening. And I can walk, I can do everything." I was dancing with it. Not that I should have been, but I was. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know how it happened. I wasn't born with it, and I don't remember ever having it happen. So yeah, what that means is my spine goes like that and like connects to my hip bone instead of connecting to the tailbone. So it just makes me unique. I don't really know what else to talk about for you to get to know me. So, to end this video, I guess, because I don't really know what else to talk about, this week, well actually next week, I have like a few appointments. I have my nail appointment and my hair appointment. If you didn't, well, you obviously don't know because I never told you. I'm going to Florida in December. So there's also going to be a packing video, which will be up the first week of December. Because next week's video, I hope, if not, then it'll be that video. But next week's video, so this week my boyfriend and I are going to be redoing the room to make it more new for us. So that's going to be, there's going to be a room tour coming. Hopefully next week. If not, then I will post a packing video. I'm going to be posting in December for, I'm not going to do Vlogmas this year. I will do it next year. I just do not have the time this year. I go away for a week. I come home for 2 days and then I leave again, and we're going to Florida. So I'd be home for a week. So I'm thinking about filming before Christmas and doing all that. And I will film my trip for the most part, and I will upload when I can. But there's going to be videos up, but I'm going to be pre-filming them so they're ready to go. The only reason I'm talking about this now is because I should get to do that. So if you didn't know, I posted on my Instagram that if I hit 1,000 subscribers by January 1st, I'm going to be doing a contest. And if you follow my Twitter, my Instagram, and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll be entered into my contest. Now, I'm not going to reveal what the contest is going to be yet because I need to get that all sorted out. But for now, there is going to be a contest. And if I do hit it by January 1st, 2019, then, and if you are doing all of those 3 things, you will be entered into the contest. So, if you want to be part of this contest, subscribe, follow my Instagram, which the link will be, well, not really the link, but my username will be down below, and my Twitter name will be down below, too. Now, when I go to do this contest, I will be checking to see if you're subscribing, you're following my 2 things that I just said. And yeah, so if you want to keep up with this contest, follow me on Instagram, and I will be posting some more information, and it will be in further videos on. But yes, next week's video is going to be a room tour, at least I hope. So, till next week, bye.